Money changes everything, but it doesn't change everything at once. It changes you differently at every single level, and most people have only ever lived at one or two of them. Today we're going through every level of wealth, from completely broke all the way to billionaire, what your life looks like, what your mindset looks like, and what money actually does to you at each stage. Find your level, then keep watching. Level 1. Broke. And I don't mean inconvenienced. I mean genuinely, mathematically broke. At this level, your entire relationship with money is survival. Every decision, what to eat, where to go, what to wear, runs through one question. Can I afford this? You know exactly how much is in your account. Not roughly, exactly. Because you have to. The stress at this level is physical. Studies show financial stress activates the same brain regions as physical pain. Being broke literally hurts. But here's what people at this level also have: a clarity that people further up the ladder often lose. You know exactly what actually matters. Level 2. Getting by. The bills are paid. Just about. There's a little left over at the end of the month, but not much. At this level, you start making choices that broke you couldn't make. You go out sometimes. You treat yourself occasionally. But you always know it comes at a cost somewhere else. The anxiety doesn't disappear at this level. It just changes shape. From, can I survive this month, to, what happens if something goes wrong? One unexpected bill, one job loss, and you're right back at level 1. That fragility lives in your body even when everything is technically fine. Level 3. Comfortable. This is where most people want to be, and where most people stop dreaming. You have savings, you have a car, you take a holiday once or twice a year. You don't check your bank account every day. But here's the psychological trap of comfort. Once your basic needs are met, your brain adapts. What felt like luxury at level 1 feels normal now, and normal starts to feel like not enough. Comfort is where the comparison game gets really dangerous, because now you have enough to compare yourself to people who have more. Level 4. Wealthy. Not rich, wealthy. There's a difference. Rich is having a lot of money. Wealthy is having money that works for you while you sleep. At this level, your investments, your assets, your passive income, they grow whether you show up or not. The biggest shift at this level isn't the money, it's time. For the first time, you choose how you spend your days. But new problems appear. Who can you trust? Is this person my friend or my accountant's problem? The circle gets smaller. The paranoia gets quieter, but it's always there. Level 5. Filthy rich. We're talking private jets, multiple homes, staff, security. Money so far beyond normal, it stops feeling like money. At this level, money stops being a thing you think about. It becomes infrastructure, like electricity. You don't think about whether you can afford electricity. It's just there. But here's what this level costs: spontaneity, privacy, normalcy. You can't just go to a shop. You can't just sit in a cafe. Everything requires planning, security, logistics. And the loneliness at this level is real. The higher you go, the smaller the group of people who actually understand your life. Level 6. Billionaire. A billion is so large most human brains can't actually process it. At this level, you don't just have money. You have influence over governments, industries, entire economies. Your decisions affect millions of people who will never know your name. You stop being a person and start being an institution. Everything you say is analyzed. Every move is watched. You exist inside a machine that never stops. And the strange truth is, at this level, the money itself becomes almost irrelevant. What you're actually managing is power, legacy, impact, things that have nothing to do with what's in the account. So here's what all 6 levels actually tell us. Every level has its own version of happiness. and every level has its own version of pain. Money solves the problems of the level below and creates entirely new ones at the level above. The people at the bottom think happiness is at the top. The people at the top quietly miss something about the bottom. More money is almost always better than less. That part is true. But the version of you that arrives at the top is shaped entirely by who you were before you got there. Which level are you at? And more importantly, who are you becoming while you get there? That's KnowWhat. We don't tell you what to do. We just try to show you what's actually going on. If something clicked, you know what to do. And if it didn't, come back when it does.